Why do you want to know what a small businesswoman, let's say in a town of 20,000 people, going to her local bank to borrow money? Why do you want to know what her sexual preference is? What business is that of yours?
Today we're diving into a fiery exchange between Senator John Kennedy and CFPB Director Rohit Chopra. Buckle up because this gets intense. So, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau just had a major data breach. An insider at the CFPB transferred unauthorized emails to their personal account, compromising data for a whopping 256,000 consumers. Now we're talking names here, not social security numbers or birth dates, but still, that's a big deal. Here's where it gets wild. The CFPB didn't tell affected consumers for 2 whole months. Chopra claims they didn't have contact info, but come on, that's a weak excuse for a government agency. Now let's talk about this insane new rule the CFPB is pushing. They want banks to ask small business loan applicants about their race, ethnicity, and get this, even their sexual orientation.
I'm trying to be clear.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Your rule would require a bank to ask the question of a small business person, what's your race? What's your ethnicity? What's your sexual preference? Are you gay? Are you a woman? Now that's you can bubble wrap this all you want, but that's what your rule does. Now the customer, particularly in a small town, is going to go, whoa, what's my sexual preference have to do with a loan? And the customer can say, I don't want to answer. But then the bank you're requiring the bank to tell you that they wouldn't answer. And all of this data is going to go to your agency. And we don't have the slightest idea how you're going to use it, except you say you're going to publish it.
Well, we will not get any names at all.
But you're going to have data sets so that if it's possible, you can't tell me it's not possible to have this information known. Why do you want all this information?
I don't.
Why do you want to know what a small business woman's sexual preference is?
Okay, that's a mischaracterization.
No, it's not.
Of it. Yeah, it is. We
no,
had
it's
congressional
not.
objectives.
No, it's not.
We had to implement.
Propose to have banks guess the race of a small business owner if the small business owner elects not to provide race information. Is that right?
I was not at the Bureau when this was proposed.
Do you support that?
I don't want to talk about an open rulemaking. We are looking at all the comments related to this, and I believe what you're referencing is the visual observation provision when data is missing. I take it very seriously. There is a lot of comments about this. We will look hard at that.
You have small business owners that don't want to declare their race. And you've got a proposal your agency does to make the bank's guess. Is that right?
I don't think that's exactly how it works.
I do.
The bulk of it.
I do. I've talked to too many bankers. Do you support that concept? Let's take it away from the rule. Do you support that concept?
Well, I'm not gonna make decisions about a rulemaking that's open right now when we're supposed to look at all the comments fairly.
Yeah, I know how objective you are.
But that's the process we're going to follow, and that's what we have to do.
Yeah, I understand. I know about your objectivity.
Senator Kennedy was not having it. He grilled Chopra, asking, why do you want to know what a small businesswoman's sexual preference is? What business is that of yours? Boom. Kennedy's not pulling any punches here. Chopra tried to defend this invasive rule, saying borrowers can self-identify and aren't required to answer. But here's the kicker. If they don't answer, the bank still has to report that to the CFPB. Talk about Big Brother watching. The CFPB claims this is all just implementing congressional requirements. But Kennedy wasn't buying it, and honestly neither am I. Kennedy raised a great point about small communities. Imagine you're in a town of 20,000 people trying to get a loan for your business. Suddenly, you're being asked about your race, ethnicity, and sexual orientation. That's not just uncomfortable, it's downright intrusive. The CFPB says they won't get individual names, but come on, in small towns it wouldn't be hard to figure out who's who with this kind of data. This heated exchange really exposes the overreach of government agencies like the CFPB. They're collecting massive amounts of our personal data, and for what? We need more senators like Kennedy asking the tough questions and holding these bureaucrats accountable.
My question.
What do you think about this? Is the CFPB going too far, or is this data collection necessary? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you want to stay updated on more government shenanigans like this, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what I've got coming next. Until then, stay vigilant and question everything.